My name is Alina and I'm 28, a software engineer at a tech startup. I earn a solid living enough to afford my own place and some fun on the side. Life's good, but my family, they drive me up the wall. I live about 40 minutes from my parents' house in a cozy suburb. They're decent folks, but they treat me like I'm still a teenager, not a woman with a career and my own life. My older brother, David, is 35, married to his wife, Lisa, with 2 kids, 9-year-old Max and 7-year-old Chloe. Every Saturday, like clockwork, David and Lisa show up at my apartment around 8 a.m. with the kids. No call, no heads up, just a cheerful, "Hey, Alina, the kids can't wait to hang with their favorite aunt." Then they're off for couple time, brunch, movies, whatever, leaving me with Max and Chloe until 9 p.m. I tried addressing it with David a few months back. Over coffee one Sunday, I said, "I love the kids, but I need some weekends to myself. Can we set a schedule?" His response, a long pause, then, "Wow, Alina, that's pretty selfish. Lisa and I need a break. You're single, no kids, what else are you doing?" I mentioned wanting to date or see friends, but he brushed it off. "The kids love you, you're like their second mom." I brought it up at a family dinner with my parents, hoping for backup. "Mom, Dad, I'm feeling swamped watching Max and Chloe every Saturday. Can we work something out?" Dad barely looked up from his steak. "Family helps family, Alina." Mom chimed in, "David's got a lot on his plate. You're young, no responsibilities. Watching the kids is good practice for when you have your own." I left that dinner fuming, feeling like my life didn't matter because I wasn't married with kids. 3 weeks before Christmas, Mom called me at work. "We're hosting a big holiday party this year. Your Aunt Carla, her 3 kids, Uncle Tom, Aunt Rachel with their 2, and Lisa's family, including their 2 kids. Can you handle catering? We're expecting about 20 people. Catering for 20, that's not cheap. We're all stretched thin financially," Mom added. "You're doing so well at your job." Guilt-tripped, I agreed, despite the $1,500 deposit I'd have to front at Bella's Bistro. A week before Christmas, I got a call from Bella's. "Miss Rivera, our supplier can't provide the rosemary lamb. Can we swap it for herb-crusted chicken?" I tried calling Mom, Dad, and David. No answer. Frustrated, I drove to my parents' house after work. As I let myself in, I overheard Mom on the phone with Aunt Carla laughing. "Oh, Alina's perfect for watching the kids. We'll set up the guest room with movies and snacks. She can handle all 8 kids while we adults enjoy the party downstairs." My stomach dropped. 8 kids. They were planning to stick me upstairs with a mini daycare while they sipped wine and played cards. Mom continued, "Alina's got no kids, so she's got the energy. She watches Max and Chloe every weekend, so what's a few more for one night? It'll be a real adult Christmas for us." I slipped out quietly, my hands trembling with rage. They hadn't asked me, they just assumed I'd be their free babysitter on top of footing the catering bill. Back home, I paced my apartment furious. This wasn't just about Christmas, it was how my family saw me. A wallet and a nanny, not an equal. I thought of every Saturday I'd lost, every time they dismissed my feelings. Then I remembered a call from my college friend, Mia, back in October. She'd invited me to her family's lake house in Vermont for Christmas, snowboarding, cozy fires, the works. I declined, citing family obligations. Now that invite felt like fate. I called Mia. "Is that Christmas invite still open?" Her excitement was infectious. "Yes, come, we're heading to the lake house on December 22. Can you make it?" I confirmed I'd drive up after work. Then I called Bella's Bistro and canceled the catering order, swallowing a $400 cancellation fee but getting $1,100 back. Relief washed over me. I was done being their doormat. On December 22, I packed my car and drove to Vermont. Mia's family welcomed me like one of their own. Their lake house was a winter dream, snow-dusted trees, a crackling fireplace. We spent Christmas Eve snowboarding, sipping hot cocoa, and laughing over board games. No kids to chase, no dishes to wash, just pure fun. At 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve, my phone buzzed. It was Mom, voice sharp. "Alina, where are you? The food hasn't arrived and everyone's waiting." I took a deep breath. "I'm not coming, Mom. I overheard you planning to make me babysit 8 kids while you all partied. I'm on vacation." Silence. "Then you're being ridiculous. Get here now." I laughed. "I canceled the catering too. Merry Christmas." I hung up and turned off my phone. Christmas Day was magical, no obligations, just joy. Mia's family included me in everything. Cooking, games, stories. For the first time in years, I felt valued. On December 26, I turned my phone back on. 38 missed calls, 22 texts. "Mom, you ruined Christmas." David, "We had to scramble for food at a gas station deli. The kids were a nightmare." Dad, your selfishness spoiled our holiday. I laughed, picturing them chasing 8 kids with no dinner, their perfect plan in shambles. I stayed in Vermont until December 28, driving home refreshed. The next morning, Mom, Dad, and David showed up at my apartment, faces like thunder. Mom pushed inside. "How could you do this to us?" I stood my ground. "I'm done being your unpaid nanny and ATM. I deserve my own life." They argued, but I held firm. "If you want my help, ask me like an adult, not a servant." That Christmas changed everything. I set boundaries, started saying no to Saturday babysitting, and planned a solo trip for New Year's. My family's still mad, but I've never felt freer.